So apparently our planet is warming up, but it's not here. Not today, it's not. We're just 2 weeks away from longest day. Well, to me, longest day is day when we're most likely to get most sunshine and when you'd think it would be warmest. But I tell you what, mother-in-law wanted the heating on this morning because she was cold and I ain't warm myself. Okay. Bearing in mind it's cold and it's been a few weeks, is the deucing going to start? Well, that answered my question. Okay. Well, we'll give it a go. Right, that's that going for a minute. Just check the fuel. Plenty of fuel. Task for this morning. Guys are using the skid steer, so that's the reason I'm using the deucing. I want to kind of get in here and have a tidy up in that yard. I'm fed up with the puddle. All right, so the mist is lifted. The sun is starting to burn through. It's not cold anymore. So we're only gonna just separate the stone from the bit of muck that's in there, pull it all apart and get the muck out. Not gonna worry about the rest of the yard for a minute. We got TB testing next week. I don't see the point in putting a lot of clean stone in there now, getting it all leveled up and rolled and neat and tidy, and then leaving a cat on it for a couple of days. So yeah, but I do need to sort that out in there first. Well, get my feet dirty. Yeah, I think we'll put you over there. Or maybe I'll go and get the dumper and move it once instead of twice. I knew I put that part there for a reason. It's a wheel chock. There's not actually an awful lot of muck in here. There was a bit I piled up last year, literally to catch the water, to deliberately maintain that puddle that's in here, to make sure that anything heavy would settle at the bottom and not get out too much into the field. So, but now I've just got to separate the stone from the muck. Right, that's stay there that bit. Over there. What I'm trying to do is do this as lazily as I can. So I'll take my time with the machine, because however slow I am with this, it's going to be twice as fast as I could do it with a shovel. Can I reach? No. Yes. No, didn't want that. Didn't want that. I mean, I'm going to pick up less stone with a shovel for sure, but yeah. Mother used to say, laziness never pays unless it's well carried out. We're not going to leave an awful lot of stone in here. In fact, I'm probably going to have to take some of this off because of the fall, and I want to get rid of that puddle. I'm probably going to have to dig some more of this out on the edge here. But today's idea is literally just get the muck out, tighten the top up, and get ready for stone. I won't bother stoning this up until we finish TV. Like I said, there's kind of no point. There's no advantage right now to stone this up until TB is done. Right, poor little fella. You want your mummy, don't you? Come on, you have to go back in there. Back in. Back in. Go on, in you go. So, tree team is still doing a bit of logging out here. We've made a hole in the yard, but we kind of need to clear as much of this as we can before we get the next influx of timber. We've got a couple of big jobs on the cards. If they come in, it's going to fill this yard up. So we need to make some space. So as much as the lads hate logging, that's what they've been doing for the last couple of days, just to get some space back. But they came across this family of shrews in this bit of applewood. Now that piece of wood was there. They pulled it out and cut it, and then we found the shrew family. So what we've done is we've put the log back as close to where we found it as we can. Hopefully Mummy's going to come back and find her babies. We'll give her a bit of privacy. Hopefully the lads won't frighten her away if she comes back and finds her babies. I didn't get very far with the mucking out. I mean, I did get it cleaned out and I did get the yard shaped up a little bit, but we've had a couple of quotes come in, and being as the phone's been quiet for the last few weeks, it's one of those things that when work starts to get a bit thinner, if a quote comes in, you go and do it, because if you don't, the second person they ring will. So yeah, I've been out and about looking at tree work today, although in saying that, nobody else is going to look at this because it's for a school and it was through the county council, so yes, me. But even so, you don't want to keep people waiting. So the other thing is the schools though at the moment is they're all scratching about, they're all feeling the pinch. This is a primary school that we go to, I don't know, when was the last time we were there? It was probably 3 or 4 years ago since we were there last. And I was talking to the head, and she was saying about how they've had to let staff go because they can't afford to keep them, and the COVID and everything else has gone on. So you know, you feel kind of obliged. Yeah, we'll come and do the job for you, and I'll more or less do it at cost, because to me they can pay me or they can buy books for kids. So I think this is going to be one of those where we'll cover our expenses, but I think profit's going to be a dirty word on this one. So yeah, some things are more important than money, honestly. Right, we'll go and see how the lads are getting on. They've been out doing a couple of little jobs today just to get them away from wood cutting, because nobody wants to be wood cutting all day every day, because it's a miserable, horrible, monotonous, repetitive job. So one they went off earlier, I put all the bags that I'd already cut away, so there was about 16 or 18 bags I put in the barn. So it'd be interesting to see how many they've cut since I've been gone. Not many. Don't tell me, Mike, you had to go over.
Why is it fucking
Everybody in there all right? No one seems to have fallen out. I'm hoping Mrs. Shrew has gone back in and found her babies and they're all okay, but I'm not going to go and look. I'm going to leave them in peace. Actually, while I'm down here, I better take my meter reading, I It's that time again. Solar panels.